So then we get to Monday Night Raw. Let's get into this Raw review, shall we? So we start the night with this open challenge, this celebration for Bobby Lashley, and then he decides to have an open challenge later in the night, and Drew McIntyre is opposed to this. He wants to accept the open challenge, but Bobby Lashley and MVP are like, no, you and Braun Strowman are ineligible because you lost. It has to be someone else. But it's an open challenge, so apparently they're somewhat ineligible. There's like a loophole. So we already talked about this earlier, that later in the show, Kofi Kingston is the one that accepts the open challenge. He actually beats Bobby Lashley, and you already know how I feel. I'm just like, why is this a thing? Earlier tonight, Kofi Kingston beat Randy Orton, and yeah, that was the thing. Then we had Sheamus beat Ricochet. Like I said before, nobody cared. Then we had some more Seattle She-Hulk action. Now with women's tag titles that never had enough actual decent women flavor, as Natalya and Tamina beat Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax in a rematch from this past Friday SmackDown, after Alexa Bliss used her supernatural powers to distract Baszler. What are they doing to Alexa Bliss? What are they trying to do? I mean, they wrote off Bray Wyatt because apparently he's dealing with some mental health struggles, and totally understandable why Bray Wyatt's off TV. So I really hope that he's doing okay. I hope he's in a positive mindset right now. So I hope he's all right. But as for Alexa Bliss, like, what's the end game? What are they trying to do with her, like, right now? Why are we having this slow burn after several months of it? Like, there's just been nothing. There's been nothing since she turned on Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Should they be developing on that follow-up at least? There's been nothing since then. Nothing. So then we had Angel Garza beat Drew Gulak in a rematch we've seen, I think, twice in the last 3 weeks. Only this time, instead of shoving up a rose up in Drew Gulak's ass, he shoves it up in his mouth, and I don't care. And yeah, that was pretty much Monday Night Raw for you. Oh yeah, AJ Styles defeated Elias in the opening match by disqualification after Jackson Riker interfered. So that was Monday Night Raw. There, I saved you 3 hours. That's why I did this Raw review, because it was like this was technically your Backlash pay-per-view, Rematchamania, because it was rematches from Backlash and rematches from previous Raws. That was the actual Backlash instead of, WrestleMania Backlash. So I saved you 3 hours of both a useless episode of Raw and a useless long ass review by other reviewers, because honestly it's just rinse and repeat of this match happened in detail, this match I need to tell you this match in detail and this storyline in detail, and then rant and rave about how terrible it is. It's pretty much all Raw reviews are nowadays. It's gotten to that point, and technically I saved you 3 hours of that.